My wife signed a secret contract with her ex. The email glowed on my phone screen, a cold accusation in the dead of night. Your wife's in deep with us. Ask her about the contract. My heart sank, a stone plummeting into an endless pit. Emma, my Emma, who'd kissed me goodnight just hours ago, her lavender perfume lingering on my pillow. The sender's name burned into my eyes. Victor Kane. Her ex, the man I'd begged her to stay away from. I sat frozen in our dark bedroom, the hum of the city outside our New York apartment mocking the silence between us. Emma slept soundly, her breaths soft, unaware of the storm brewing in my chest. How could she, I thought, after everything we promised? Emma and I had been married 5 years, building a life brick by brick. I'm Daniel, 36, a software engineer who traded late-night coding for dinner dates with her. Emma, 34, was a graphic designer, fiercely ambitious, her laugh a melody that could light up my worst days. But lately, her spark had dimmed, replaced by late-night client calls and a guarded phone. Then there was Victor, her ex, a slick real estate mogul with a smile too sharp and a past too murky. He'd reappeared last month, offering her a dream project to design branding for his new venture. I'd warned her his deals came with strings. She'd rolled her eyes. "It's just business, Dan. I'm not naive." The signs crept in slowly, like cracks in a dam. She'd come home late, her blouse wrinkled, claiming meetings ran over. Her phone buzzed constantly, but she'd tilt it away, muttering, "Just work stuff." She bought new dresses, bold and expensive, unlike her usual thrift store charm. She's happy, I told myself. She's just chasing her dream. But doubt gnawed at me, waking me at 3 a.m. to stare at her sleeping face, wondering if I still knew her. The conflict hit like a freight train that Friday. Emma was at another meeting, and I was home, scrolling through her iPad for a recipe she'd mentioned. A notification pinged, an email from Victor, buried in her spam folder. "Sign it tonight, or the deal's off. You know what's at stake." Attached was a contract, dense with legal jargon, tying Emma's designs to his company for 3 years. Exclusivity, no way out, and a clause about personal liabilities that made my blood run cold. She lied to me. My hands shook as I read it again. She'd signed it 2 weeks ago, the date glaring like a betrayal. I paced the apartment, my mind spiraling. Is it just business or something more? Memories flashed, her laughter with Victor at a party years ago, the way his hand lingered on hers. Pain clawed at my chest, then anger. How dare she risk us for him? I dug deeper, hacking into her cloud account, a line I never thought I'd cross. There were messages, not flirty, but secretive. "Meet me at the loft, 8 p.m. Don't tell Daniel." My stomach churned. What have you done, Emma? The twist came that night. I drove to Victor's downtown office, the contract printed and crumpled in my fist. I was ready to confront her, to demand answers. But when I pushed open the glass door, I froze. Emma stood in the lobby, tears streaming down her face, Victor looming over her. "You signed it, Emma," he sneered. "You're mine now, or your family pays the price." It wasn't an affair, it was worse. Victor's venture was a front for a money laundering scheme, and Emma's designs were a cover to funnel cash. She'd signed the contract thinking it was legit, lured by promises of fame. Now Victor held her hostage with threats, her parents' small business, her sister's safety. "I didn't know," she sobbed when she saw me. "I thought I could handle it." I wanted to scream, to walk away. Not my mess, I thought, but her trembling hands, the fear in her eyes, it broke me. "Why didn't you tell me?" I whispered. "I was ashamed," she choked out. "I wanted to fix it myself." The aftermath was a blur of rage and heartbreak. We sat in our kitchen at dawn, the contract between us like a guillotine. "You broke us, Emma," I said, my voice cracking. "You chose him over me." "I didn't," she cried. "I thought I was choosing us, a better life." Her words stung, but her tears were real. I saw the woman I loved, trapped by her own ambition. Can I forgive her? My heart screamed no, but my soul wasn't sure. We reported Victor to the police, handing over the contract and messages. They raided his office the next day, his empire crumbling. Emma was free, but the cost was our trust. Months later, we're in therapy, piecing together what's left. I still see Victor's shadow in her eyes, the guilt she carries. I'm trying to forgive, but some nights I sleep on the couch, haunted by what-ifs. Emma's designing again, small projects, no contracts. She's learning to trust herself. I'm learning to trust her again. The ending isn't tidy. We might make it, or we might not. But as I watch her sketch at our dining table, humming softly, I feel a flicker of hope. Love's a gamble, I think, and I'm not ready to fold. What would you do if trust broke in your marriage? Could you rebuild, or would you walk away?